Hello everyone, my name is Andy. Today is Friday, September 22. Time is around 7:30 GMT, and we will have a look at the NASDAQ futures on the Oanda platform. So for this video, I will combine the higher time frame with the lower time frame, and we start here in the weekly. So my take on the Nasdaq is that we finished a wave one here in the higher degree right here. After 5 waves up, we end with divergence, and then we came down here in a correction as an ABC pattern. We did not reach the 0.5 FIP retracement, but yeah, I would say that's okay. Sometimes this happens. After all, we came close, and so from here, yeah, we started a new impulse up. So, and this impulse here should then be a first wave here of the higher degree wave 3. So, but yeah, of course, this is not for next week. This can take months and years to play out. So, but yeah, it's a target where we could go to if the bullish scenario plays out. Of course, there's also yeah, a bearish scenario. I would say it's not my primary one. The bullish one is my primary one, but the bearish one could look like this. That the wave 2 here is not finished yet, and that this is still ongoing here, and then it could look like a flat pattern actually, so that we come down here in 3, 1, 2, 3 as a wave A, that this here is a wave B, so corrective wave B as an A, B, C, and then from here that we come down in 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, deeper into this area to finish our wave 2. So that could be a possibility. It's not my primary scenario because yeah, current price action is situated here, and our low is here, so there's quite some separation. So it makes more sense to yeah, to take the bullish one as my primary one. Now, if we continue with the bullish one, so let's have a look here at the daily. So this here is our wave 2 low, as you can see. And so I think we did a wave 1, a wave 2. Here we had our wave 3, and currently we are working here on a wave 4. This is our wave 4 area. So if we take the length of our wave 3, so the wave 4 is supposed to go into the area between the 0.146 and the 0.618 FIP retracement. This is quite a big area. So therefore, we have to study here this corrective move in more detail to have a better idea where exactly we can end with this wave 4. If I refer back to the bullish, to the bearish scenario that I just mentioned in the weekly, then here on the daily it would look like so this would here be our wave B, and then we would have a corrective structure as a wave B, which means 3 waves, and then it would look like wave A, B, and wave C. So that would mean that the wave 4 we are waiting for, including me, is not coming, or yeah, the wave 4 is coming, but it is unfolding in something more bearish than a wave 4, and the wave 5 is never coming. So that's a possibility this is what I would call the trap that is possible. Like, this looks like a very nice impulsive structure, but this can actually be like an extended wave C. And yeah, then it's just a corrective structure. Three waves: one, two, three, A, B, C, and we finished here, and we come down. Okay, so that's a possibility. It's not my primary scenario. My primary scenario, we are making a wave for here, and so I think it's better to concentrate on this wave 4 first. Of course, if we start to take out important levels, or let's say if we do not react strong enough from the areas where we should react as a wave 4, then we can start to consider this bearish variant. But for now, it's not really relevant to study this in more detail. We just have to be aware that it is a possibility. So now let's concentrate here on this wave 4. So my take on the wave 4 is, let's go to the 4 hour to do this analysis. My take on the wave 4 is that we are doing like the double correction. So actually, the wave 4 could have been finished right here, but because this was actually already an valid correction, let's say, as a WXY pattern. However, I had my reasons to believe that we were doing that we are doing a double correction, so as a WXY, like a second corrective leg. And so I think this is playing out now. Of course, to have confirmation of this scenario, we still need to take out this low here. This still needs to happen. That didn't happen yet. It happened in the DAX, but not yet in the Dow Jones, and not yet in the NASDAQ. So we have to wait for this. But so now my take is like, I was still expecting some kind of surprise here, or I was taking into account that we could still make um, like a new wave X high, but this starts to seem unlikely given the bearish moves of the past 2 days. So now I would call in the primary scenario for the wave X, which was in here. And then we also know our target for our wave Y. The target becomes this area, the area that we can find by taking the length of wave W, the length of wave X, and then here the area between the 1 and the 1.618 VIP extension should be the area where the wave Y ends. And then this is also potentially the end of our wave 4. Of course, it's very early to discuss this, but just like we could have the double correction from here, it is again possible that we make like another corrective move like this. Then it would be again um, like from here, so WXY, but that this was only like the first leg of the W. Then we have again a wave X in 3, 1, 2, 3, and then again 3 down, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, we actually still have space for a wave 4. So this is something that can happen, but for now, I would not concentrate on this. Anyway, if we get here, I think this is a nice opportunity for investors to buy. So if we get here, I would buy, and then the reaction to the upside, we have to see if if the rally holds, and if we can start our fifth wave or if the rally fails, and then we might do another corrective leg. But for now it's too early to discuss this. Instead, let's focus on this structure here. So I think so this wave Y is unfolding. Now the question is, which path will we take to this wave Y? And I think there are two possibilities, and they are quite close to each other. I think it might unfold as a wave WXY or as an ABC. We can have a closer look at this in the 1 hour. So I favor the WXY because of the internals we have here. It looks like we are moving in three waves, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And so therefore I would favor the WXY pattern. And so now we really reached an the lower boundary of this area, which is or which is the area that we can find by taking the length of this wave A, the length of this wave B, and then here the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIP extension is the area for the wave C. As you can see, there is some reaction here. Now we have to see if this low holds here. If it holds, then my expectation would be that we go again in three waves to do a wave X here, and then this wave X is then followed by a wave Y to the downside. Like if this is the wave W, if the low is in here, then we also know the target area for our wave X. So this is the area that we can find by taking the length of our wave W. And then the area here between the 0.5 and the 0.854 FIP retracement is the area where our wave X should go. So until yesterday, I still took into account that we could make here a new wave X high. So this is not anymore on the charts. But as long as we do not take out this low here, it can still happen actually. Like from here, we could get again an ABC pattern up, but I won't discuss this now because it really starts to be unlikely after the bearish moves of the past 2 days. So I would now call for this scenario. So if we see upside, this upside as a wave X here into this area. So also as 3 waves. Now, a variant of this scenario would be that we do not have the WXY, but an ABC. And what has to happen then is that we get a fourth and a fifth wave here as a wave A. So for now, I only see 3 waves in this structure. Here we need to have a 4 and a 5 to make this complete. I don't really like this scenario. First of all, the 4 and the 5 is not there yet. And secondly, this means that you have to interpret this here as an impulse, and I don't really like to interpret this as an impulse. Of course, if we get the 4 and the 5 here, I will be forced to make this an impulse, and then I will. But for now, it's my secondary scenario. So for traders, I think the moves that are in front of us is some kind of upside as a wave X or a wave B, depending on do we get here the 4 and the 5 or not. If we get the 4 and the 5, then we go up as a wave B, followed by downside as a wave C. If this low more or less holds, or maybe we could also have like a marginal new low from here, but not really a distinct 4 and a 5, then I would go for the WXY scenario, and then actually the move is quite similar. After this down move as a wave W, we can expect some upside as a wave X, followed again by a wave Y. And this then, in this move down, we should take out this low, and then this could mean the end of the wave 4 correction. Okay, that's my analysis for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work. And I see you back on Monday for an analysis of the lower time frame. Have a nice day. Bye bye.